Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Tidewater Point, episode 111. Episode 111. Yeah, we're here in River Point now, where it's crowded as usual, and we are with Graham. And Graham is going to pull track 6 out here, and he's going to just take it to Tidewater. That's what he's going to do. So we're going to put him under AI control and send him that way. So here we go. Okay, my phone was ringing. That's why there was the pause there. Okay, here we go. And we are sending him now to Tidewater. Go, baby. Let's see if he gets a green or not. We'll stick with him. There's a fire green. Huh? Not sure what that fire green is for. Why isn't this green? Because junction is not aligned for the route. Let's see if he can align that junction. I should hope so. Alrighty. I'm not sure who that second signal is. Is it green there for Jeff right there in the SW? I don't know what I'm asking you for. How would you know that? Let's see what he's going to do here now. He's going to sneak up on this. It's just going to be nice getting all these cars out of River Point Yard. Yeah, we got. It's one thing we don't lack here in River Point. It's cars. All right. What do we got now? Sneaking up. Just barely making it. And Graham, what do you say, buddy? Now he's going to sneak up, then stop. There we go. And now, what do we have? There we go. He got the green we were all dying for. Now, it's 11:25 right now. We'll follow him till 11:30. Is there a... I never remember. There are line side cameras here. This is cool. All right, so we'll watch him till 11:30. And then we will... then we'll do it. Yeah, my phone's still ringing off the hook. Why is it no one called me all morning long? Now that I'm trying to record something, my phone's ringing off the hook. Come on, people. Cut me some slack. I'm trying to be famous. Actually, I'm just relaxing and having a great time. While being famous, I don't want to take that off the table. Yes, that looks like an SD60. What that looks like to me. There he goes. He rumbles out of the yard at an impressive 10 mile an hour. Every time I start playing any route, I always think to myself, this route's a lot nicer than I remember it. Which doesn't make any sense. I've been playing these routes for years. But every time I look at them, I'm like, well, that's really a pretty scene. I really like that. It's probably just my overall love of trains. That's all it is. I can't help myself. All right. I honestly could not remember if somebody was waiting to get into River Point or not. It looks like that's a big no since he got the green. I was fully prepared to go in there and start, moving trains around. Let's get over onto this side so we can see the oncoming speed limit signs. Although from this vantage point, it's going to be difficult. So we're right on top of them. I got pretty good eyesight. My optometrist tells me that all the time. Although she'll usually say, for your age. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like a backhanded compliment. You've got really good eyesight for your age. Oh, that's a nice shirt you're wearing. Especially if somebody else was wearing it. Yeah, it's backhanded. There we go. Ooh. The woodsy edition. Ooh, I see him. No, I did not set up these cameras. In fact, I can't remember the last time I set up a line side camera. It's been a long time. You should just go with whatever they got. Which on some routes is nothing. Ready? Yaking his way through here on this short line track, which is why it's only 25 mile an hour, right? Okay. Now my cat wants attention. A down low shot there. Makes you feel like you're standing there. Across the old trestle. Although she's probably wanting a love now because I opened up the windows into the room that I'm sitting in. And it's a little bit cool outside, about 65 or so. And I learned a few days ago that cats are most comfortable in rooms between 85 and 100. Yeah, their little bodies need more heat than usual, which is why I usually will find cats laying in the sun. Here's a little tidbit you can take home. You know what else you can take home? It's 11:30 and game time. So that means we are going to leave Graham, and I'll put you guys on pause till I figure out what we're doing next. We are back in River Point once again, and this is Werner with the CSX Heritage honoring our veterans. You call it a heritage when it's this, or is it only when it talks about a railroad that was bought by them? I don't know, but anyway, it's a cool unit. I saw this at the train show I went to, the model train show. Although I want to say it was a Norfolk Southern. Oh, see, now this one says, maybe this is why it's heritage. It says this right here, spirit of our armed forces. I thought I had another railroad in there. Okay, anywho, all he has is River Point TOFC and River Point container cars. And if we pop over here real quick, we can see the containers are open right now. The TOFC's already being used, but the containers open, believe it or not. So we can sneak him in there with the containers. So the question is, where are his containers? How many has he got? He's got 8 containers. So here's, of course, they're split up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then at the end would be the nicest, but no, they're not. Okay, so it was not well blocked, but that's okay because we can do some fancy training here, and we can block him out. Okay. Are you getting dizzy yet? All right, here we go. Yeah, that's correct. Let's get him moving. Cool horn. Don't remember it being that. Sure, I heard it before, though. Ooh, listen to the rumble of that engine, too. There we go. Into reverse. I got to check those cameras. I mean, check those switches. Here's a switch that needed to be thrown. That one's then. Oh, and there were at least 2 switches that had to be thrown, which is why it took Graham so long to get out of the yard. Alrighty then. Why is this not green? I don't know. Why is this not green? Stop. Oh, it's a stop, then proceed. Okay, wait a minute. That's this way, and then that's this way, right? Those are correct? Yeah, so it'd be this way, and it's going to be this way. That's right. Okay, now we're going to want to stop it a little early on here, because we're going to put these containers in the back is what we want to do. Containers go in the back, baby. Yeah, baby. All right, slow it down a little bit. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to do this smart as I can. Apply that handbrake. And then continue. That is a cool horn. I like that horn. All right. Now we got to clear this switch right here. Junction 267168. Sure. That seems like a good name for it. Fusing, but still a good name. There we go. And we're clear. Now, let's see. Let's set these tracks the way they should be. Now, this one needs to go this way, right? Yeah. And then this one needs to go this way. He's enough out of the way, isn't he? Oh, yeah, beautiful. And come right back through here. Wonderful. How many are we gonna fit on there at one time? I don't know. Look at this guy sitting here. Just funny to me. All right. So let's fly back over here now. Except let's do this. There we go. That's quicker. I was almost there. But anyway. All right. Let's back it up now. Actually, we're gonna shove it forward, right? Because we're long hood forward right now. What am I doing? Here we go. No. Even got like a little echo on it. Thing. All right. We'll get it past that dwarf right there. That ought to be good. Then we'll bring the next 4 down. And that way they'll all be coupled together, thereby making it easier to unload. Railroading can be a bit of a thinking man's game. But once you do it enough, it starts to come much easier. Because I've been doing a lot, and yet, like I always say, someone will always say, why do you do this? And I'd be like, oh yeah. Okay, so let's apply the brake there. And let's back it up now. There he goes. We'll just hang on right with this view here, huh? No sense in whipping the camera around again. Little schmut, as always. That cleared him right there. Before we move him forward, Warner's going to stop and get himself a drink. So if he's drinking, I'm drinking. All right. Now forward. There we go. Slow it up just a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. All right, now we're gonna just move the camera just a little bit like that. There we go. Now the next four freights, the next four containers are all together. So when I see the first one, I'll know it's going to be time. Slow down. The reason I bring that up is because I want to keep this view right here. I like this view. Do a little throat clear in there. Emergency mute. All right. Whole lot of TOFC here. The traffic coming into this place has got to be just horrific. All the truck traffic. The amount of TOFC we drop off, it's got to be huge. Hey, the local radio station. You're going to want to avoid the train station in River Point, the train yard area, for quite some time. See, look at it. There's nobody even on the road. They're all avoiding it. It should clear up in about 8 years. Other than that, I would not go anywhere near the train depot, train yard. All right, here's where we gotta go now. Oh, except we gotta come back this way again. Come on now. There we go. Slow it back down. Stop it right there. A little bit further than I wanted, but I'm going to live with it. Little slack action. Apply. And now continue forward. Oh, no. I'm doing it backwards. I'm doing it backwards in that I should be going backwards, but I'm going forwards. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. Don't really care. All right, here we go. Now we got it. Back it up now. No. Still the wrong way. Come on. You got to hit the reverser first. Of course, in easy mode, you don't have to, but I'm trying to blame it all on Werner's what's going on here. I'm passing the buck, as any good CEO does when things go wrong. Uh-oh. Now he's having a little problem pushing his back in. Hopefully, we aren't going to need a rescue here, as we have in the past. Go. Oh, no, keep going. Keep going. Wait. I can't get my forwards and backwards on right now. Let's back it up. I did it again. Come on now. Forward. You want to go forward. Remember, he's long hood. Stop being a mo. Sheesh. All right, here it comes now. I think my wife just got home. She wasn't supposed to be home till like 1:30. She's like 3 hours early. It's like a pleasant surprise. All right, now we're going to go forward, and then we're going to go back and hook onto these other TOFCs so I can keep track of whose TOFCs are whose. All right. There we go. Right there. Now back up. There you go. Now you're thinking straight. You know what it is because when you say back up, you normally think this way, but you're going the opposite way because I'm long hood forward, so. Although 3-4 times in a row. I'm trying to juggle many things. My wife just pulled up. A cat's on my lap. My phone's ringing. All these things are happening. It's going to be interesting to see if they can actually push this backwards. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Well, actually, shove it forwards, right? Because we're going forwards. Yeah, that would be the correct terminology. All righty. There we go. Okay, I want to put you guys on pause here just a second because when it comes between you guys and my wife always wins. So let me put you on pause. I'll bring you right back. Okay. All right. I welcomed my wife back home, so it's all good. And now this should be backwards, right? Okay, I'm in the groove now. All right, so now we'll go back over to this side, and we will shove these containers onto the container track. There's not very many more. Well, how many do we have? Oh, we have quite a few. 18 TOFCs. My bad. Well, I guess I thought that the number of cars is going to be longer than it is, so. I'm surprised, and then when I look at the spreadsheet, I'm re-surprised. It's like a double surprise. All right. There we go. Just like that. There we go. Now forward. Okay, he is able to push it. I was worried for a second. Thought we were going to have to run Jeff down here with his SW, but looks like we got it. Are you even going to have to ease off on the throttle, or are we going to hit it doing like 4 mile an hour? There's 4 right there. If we hit 5, we're going to ease down. Oh, it's going to be real close. There's 5. Ease down. There you go. You got it. Get some. All right. Let's do this now. Whoops. There's Warner, but I don't know. I got rid of that. It's going to come right back up when I do this. We want to do some conductoring here. Is that a word? Conductoring? I don't think so. Conductioneering? Yeah, also dubious. All right. Under the underpass. Probably why they call it an underpass, right? Because you can go under it. That's nice. right, well, we're going to have to flip over to this side, though. I just want to look at that engine. There we go. Here we come, folks. Yeah. Now, you'd figure with all the traffic coming in, there's got to be somebody down here with flags, right? Got to be. Somebody's full-time job is like, grab a flag, stop the traffic. If it's not, then I'm going to put a complaint in. Of course, can you really file a complaint to a company of which you are the CEO? I mean, you can, but is it really going to get you anywhere? You don't really file a complaint. You get on the horn and you say, listen, I was just down at the River Point yard. I noticed something that I don't like too much. All right, let's get as close to the end as we can here. Then it'd be interesting to see where he sits. I really don't want to put him back on track 6. I want that track to be open so Jeff can do some shunting. But we may have to. It'll all depend. All depends on how it shakes out. All right, right up to those crossing boards. Oh, I thought for sure I was going to go over. And it did. All right, so we got this. And then, yeah, okay, so we can get... Oh, is this one considered to be... the rail's right here. And I suppose this thing is right upside it here, right? I mean, this is close enough. Or we could bump this back. Of course, he's already a little bit... He's close to the service yard here. Service road, I mean. And let's bump him back just a little bit. Yeah, we're not done yet, folks. Everybody watch your fingers and toes. Oh. Okay, yeah. Slack action is going to be too much. This is... I should have left it. I told myself, don't do it. There we go. What do we move it overall? A foot? Probably. All right. So you figure the crane can come over, and it'll probably reach that. So we're going to give that the green light. So let's apply this right here, because this is definitely blocking the service road. We can't have that. I mean, we can, but trying to keep it at least a little realistic here. We're going to move him off. Any second now. There he goes. Alrighty. He's way over there. Ouch. Yeah. We're going to have to split this up, too. Because we can't have this car on here, can we? No, we cannot. All right, we'll stop it right there. Apply again. And there we go. Let's see where he ends up after we open up this company's driveway here. Last thing I need is somebody from, what is this, Marathon? Is that what this is? There's 2 or 3 companies that are off. No, this one's got its own parking lot over here. There's this one here. Who is this? It's an undescript. There's nothing in it, but this is Marathon Gasoline right here. I don't need their CEOs calling me. Whoa, look. Oh, we're so close. But yeah, there's no way. That's too close to that track. How much room do we have to play with back here? Pretty much none. Ow. I really don't want to stick him back on track 6, but I'm starting to think I really don't have a choice, do I? Track 7 is open, but that's just moving my problem over a track. That's just not going to work. Well, there's this that's open. Of course, this train's there. We're going to box him in if we put it over there. I'm going to go back to track 6. Back to track 6, Werner. That's where we need you to go. We sat around, had a confab, and we confabbed that you got to get the heck out of here. It was a valiant effort. Get a nice view here of his honoring our veterans heritage unit. There we go. With the flags on the windows. Very nice. All right. Now, common sense, dare I say it, would dictate that we had enough power to push what we have here plus an additional 7 well cars. So this should be lighter and therefore easier to push back onto track 6. As soon as I see that well car, I know we're getting towards the end. Because the well car is on the end. What? Oh, no, I dropped the well car. That's right, I forgot. I dropped the well car. So, yeah. My plan fell apart. So we're going to go here. All right, so this is track 7 right here, right? So this is track 6. What? I just pulled it off track 6. Was I running through that thing? I think I was, wasn't I? Did we come off track 7? Yeah, we didn't come off track 6, you mo. We came off track 7. All right. We're going to put them back on track 7. That's what we're going to do. Because track 6 was the one I sent to go to the to Tidewater. Okay. I sort of know what's going on. I kind of remember what happened. Sort of. All right. Now let's haul forward. Oh, yeah. He's got it. He's got the beef. You can ask me where's the beef, and I'm going to tell you it's with Werner. Is that one of those commercials that the younger folks of today would have no idea? If you said, "Where's the beef?" would they know that's a Wendy's commercial? Or would they say, "What do you mean?" They'd probably tell me, "Well, I know Arby's got the meats, but I don't know." So I'm assuming the beef is at Arby's. Forget it. See the mountains way there in the background? The mountains of River Point. Yeah, so we'll back these back onto track 7, not track 6. And you'll just have to wait. And Jeff's giving us a sour look as we go by because that means he's not going to be able to get this inbound track out of the way. And that one train that's wrapped around the backside there is also waiting for the inbound track. Inbound track's a popular track right now. All right. Now we're going to pull Werner back a little bit beyond whoever this is sitting on track 8. Get him out of the way. Alrighty. we go. Start slowing it down a little bit here. Give it some time. Of course, in easy mode. They got super brakes in easy mode. All about easy. There we go. And there we go. Alrighty. All right, yeah, so that is the end of Werner's turn. He's back where he needs to be. Let me put you guys on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. Okay, so it's Thomas's turn here in Tidewater, and we got like a domino effect of things happening. Let me lay it out for you. Let's fly over here. It's the lower yard there you're looking at there, just full of trains. We got this train coming in. There's this JR Joe coming in to the inbound track. Now, the problem is there's already a train on the inbound track. It's not cars waiting to be shunted. It's an actual train. See it? Is that the inbound track? No, it's the one that's next to the... so it's this one here. Still the same problem. It's this train here. So I figured let's move it back down. Let's play the move the train from yard to yard game and move it back down to here, because I think yeah, he's kind of long though. Will he fit on this track right here? I think he will. So if he does, the problem is that this is too long and is bleeding over. He can't get onto this track. So if we take Thomas and pull this one forward, allowing this train to move in, then we can move this train back. And then, yeah, okay. We'll see if that works or not. I don't know. Something. It's going to be fun moving the trains around. That's all that matters. All right. Let's go this way. This way. Yeah, okay. Let's see if my grand plan will work. Maybe yes, maybe no. All right. Okay. No. There we go. Come on out of there, Thomas. Come off of track 7. Sure. Go this way, and then, yeah, no, this way, and then that way. Okay, very good. Here we go. There we are. Gotta love that slug. I mean, you don't have to love it. I love it. Here we go. Let's grab on. There we go. I got to get on the Trainz site and ask somebody why I can no longer edit the loads while I'm in driver mode. If you know that, if you know the answer to that, I would really appreciate hearing from you. Because now when a new train comes on, like the one I showed you, I have to go back in between driver and surveyor in order to get it all set up. And that's kind of a pain. One of the main things I liked about 2022, well, I don't know if it's in 2019 or not, but one of the main things I liked about this program was that I didn't have to get out of one to get into the other. All right, so we're going to try to stick him on this track here. Yeah, so we just got to move him forward enough to clear this track here. We're going to ask this little switcher to pull all of these. He pushed them, so he should be able to pull them, right? Kind of makes sense. Here we go. Here we go. Alrighty then. There we go. Boom. Stop it right there. Probably pulled it further than I needed to, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna bump it back anyway. So I guess it doesn't make a difference. Now I'm gonna come over here. Who even is this? This is Dave. Dave, you nut. All right, so we got to move Dave back this way. All right, Dave, where you at? Where you at, Dave? All right, here's Dave. So we got to put him back this way. All right. Yep, good. And then that's good. And then that's good. And then that's good, but we're going to have to move him onto this track here because the inbound is in the way that way. And then when we pull him forward, we're going to want to clear this switch here so we can pull him forward and put him here on whatever track this is. I might as well throw these while I'm here, right? This one here and that one there. We'll throw them onto this track here. I'm counting this track as a through track, so I don't want to block that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll sit back here as a conductor just to see. No, see, I don't know if he's forwards or backwards. What is he? I don't know. Is he long hood? I don't know. All right, let's try backwards first. No, that's forwards. Here's something happening. Okay, yep, I picked correctly. Very good. All right. Let's move on back now till we get to that one switch that we got to clear. And then hopefully he's going to fit on that last track way over on the left there, right next to the mainline track. Should be interesting. And for those watching, I hope it's interesting. If not, that's okay. I'm interested. That's kind of how I gauge everything I do on my channel. If I like it, I'm going to do it. All right, here we go. There's that switch right there. Here's the guys and gals in the tower. I forget, is this the West Tower, the East Tower? I want to call it the West Tower. Apparently they have cable put in or something because they got like a work truck there. Maybe not cable. Here we go. Let's get off right here because this is the switch we have to clear. Oh, of course, I'm nervous now. Is this set up correctly? This would be a collision here, wouldn't it? This, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm good. Good. Okay, yeah. The Burnside Coal Dock. Where are these going? Oh no, yeah. I forget. There is a. There's like a ferry down there, right, for the TLFC cars to pick up trailers. This train is looking dangerously long right now. Come on, Dave, where are you? Is that Dave there? No, not yet. Dave. I think I see him now. No, maybe not. Well, I didn't know this train went down to Tallahassee. There he definitely is now. Okay. How far is Tallahassee from Tidewater? No idea. All right, so we'll start slowing down here just a little bit. Here we go. Right there ought to be good. Now we'll back it down onto this track. Huh? Is he facing around the wrong way? No. What happened? All right, try backing up again. What's he doing? Is this? Oh no, he was. Okay, he was. He was backwards. We're going to call this the forwards backwards episode. Sure, why not? Alrighty. So now we're going to hook onto him because he's going to go all the way to the front of this track and he's hopefully going to fit on this track, although my heart was sinking as he was pulling out of the yard. Didn't seem like he was going to fit, but we'll see here. Got a little bit of a struggle on his hands here. Yes, that should be that way, and this should be this way. Normal and normal. That's correct. Although, as I've said before, this is kind of like a mainline track here, isn't it? Yeah, it is, but we're not. We need all the room we can get. Call Norfolk Southern and tell them that. I think that's the actual train. The train company that interchanges here, and I don't think actually CSX is even on this line, is it? Is it Tidewater? I mean, yeah, like a Tidewater rail. Do they have their own engines? I forget. I knew at one time. Thing. Kind of remember seeing a Tidewater livery. Did I say livery? All right. So this track is looking deliciously long, but we'll see what happens when we get down to the far end. As far as I know, this train may have come off this track to begin with, so all my worry may be for nothing. Here we go. I'm thinking to myself, we just passed those coal cars. They go, how wide those coal cars empty? Because, you know, some of these cars are here in storage. Yeah, it's not all just trains waiting to get on the Tidewater dock area. All right. Tidewater engine shop looks nice and full. Engine shed there. All right. Start slowing it down just a little bit right here. All right. I got both my hands have crossed fingers and I've crossed my toes too, which is not easy to do, but I'm doing it right now. That we can fit this all on here. If it does fit, I feel like I should run out and buy some lottery tickets. Of course, the downside of this is going to be when Thomas does start shunting this inbound train, that he's got to put something on this track. All right, let's stop it right there. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Is that perfect or what? I mean, it's a little bit. We can. I mean, this is enough clearance though. But we even have a little bit of room up here. We could pull it up a little bit more. Wow, that's some fancy trainsing right there. Now watch out, folks. We're gonna back it up just a little bit more. Give us a little more clearance on that side. And we've got it. All right, you know what else we got? We got no more time left. That's what we got. Yeah. I'm looking over at the time. We are in the butter zone right now. That's quitting time, in case you don't realize that. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that right now Dave's engine is kind of like Where's Waldo, well, this just may not be the channel for you.